What's happening, sports fans? How you doing? I am Kendrick, the sports guy. Good Wednesday to you. Happy hump day. And we're continuing our coverage on Shannon Sharpe and the $50 million civil lawsuit he's facing. We have some new details for you. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that follow button, and subscribe to the YouTube channels if you haven't already done so. That is Kendrick Sports Hustle as well as TFG Sports Media. New details on today. We've learned that Shannon Sharpe's lawyer, Lanny Davis, has scheduled a press conference for this upcoming Tuesday at 2 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time to discuss the case. They've already went on the offensive to paint Jane Doe, who is suing Shannon Sharpe for $50 million in a 13-page civil lawsuit for assault, sexual assault, alleged battery, and alleged sexual battery. So again, Lanny Davis will hold a press conference this coming Tuesday at 2 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Well, on yesterday, Shannon's co-host, his partner, who brought him on to ESPN, Stephen A. Smith, would address Shannon Sharpe's situation on his YouTube channel, and he had a little bit to say. Check this out.
Let me be very, very clear about where I'm coming from. I'm a bit torn in terms of his response. On one hand, Tony Busby has sued Jay-Z. He did sue Diddy. He did accuse them, or represented the woman who was accusing them of assault, of sexual assault, and said that she was 13 years of age at the time when talking about Jay-Z and Diddy, and Jay-Z went ballistic and emphatically denied it, wouldn't let it go. The case was dropped, and now he's suing Busby, mentioning words like extortion and other things. So when Shannon Sharpe brought up Mr. Busby in that video that we aired and talked about him being extorted, he brought up Mr. Busby and Mr. Busby's past. And he talked about him, going against African American men, going on the offensive to defend himself. I completely understand where Shannon Sharpe is coming from. On the other hand, when his legal team issued out the press release on X yesterday, and they spoke about, they mentioned her name, and they revealed some of those explicit text messages, that was uncomfortable. And I don't know if that's a strategy that would work. One of the hardest things in the world for all of us to do is to just lay low and be quiet and let our legal team do it. And we don't always know whether or not that's the right thing to do. I know, and I can tell you all, that I spoke to Shannon, not in details, but I spoke to him, and he emphatically proclaims his innocence. According to Mr. Busby, his client emphatically proclaims his guilt. So where does that leave us? I'd love to tell you that I know the answer to that question, but I don't. I am the executive producer of First Take on ESPN. I recruited Shannon. I went and got him and brought him to ESPN. But I'm not the boss. Those are other folks. There are layers to this, and there are certain layers even I am not on.
Again, that was Stephen A. Smith addressing his co-host Shannon Sharpe's civil lawsuit situation on his YouTube channel on yesterday. Now, some other new details to this very intriguing case now is that, according to reports, Shannon Sharpe offered Jane Doe tens of millions of dollars. This is according to his attorney, Lanny J. Davis prior to him taking over the case, and that they had talked about this in mediation. Now, he was asked to clarify what is tens of millions of dollars. Davis would eventually say that it was at least $10 million Sharp was willing to settle with this young lady. Now, again, there's some video that, according to Shannon Sharp, who addressed this on his Shannon Sharp Instagram page on yesterday, there's a 30-minute video of him and Jane Doe having sex, according to this. But Shannon said that Tony Busby, who's the attorney for Jane Doe, they're only gonna release maybe 30 seconds of this. So they basically saying, Shannon Sharp and his lawyer, his people are saying that they edited the version. They need to look at it and release the whole 30-minute of it so you can get the narrative of the whole thing. So, and Shannon Sharp says that Tony Busby nor Jane Doe have given him or his attorney any of that video. So that's the new detail, the new information in this subject, on this story, and this isn't going away anytime soon. So again, there will be a press conference. Lanny Davis, attorney for Shannon Sharp, on next Tuesday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and they're going to further try to paint Jane Doe as an opportunist who tried to blackmail Shannon Sharp. I'd like to know you guys' thoughts in the comments. I am Kendrick the Sports Guy. We'll see you on the other side and on the next report. I am out.